So what I want to do is make some short videos that are straight to the point, something that is not understood at all. I don't think truly in Western culture, uh, for the most part. There's some groups that do. It's not very popular though, and I think that it's uh, widely misunderstood. But it's the uh, the practice of Zen meditation. So in these videos, the first thing I'm going to do is just be kind of cataloging where I'm at personally. I'm gonna try and do a video every single day for a month, and then I don't know, just see what changes about them. Um, what I get better at, what I'm worse at in terms of speaking, in terms of articulating a point. Um, so that's why the videos exist. I think I'm spending too much time keeping all this learning to myself. I need to articulate it, even if it's to myself, to further um, understand it. So as far as Zen goes, the main difference between like Zen meditation or like a Buddhist practice, which it's Zen Buddhism. It's adopted from the Buddhist teachings, and I'm not even going to get too much into religion in this video. This is we'll go into Buddha in a whole other series, but as far as Zen goes, the main difference between it and traditional Buddhism is that Zen is mostly focused on the practice of sitting meditation. So posture, sitting, silent, and limiting your activity to breathing. So anything else beyond the proper practice is something that doesn't interest Zen. And the only reason there are actually Zen teachings are because the mind will constantly complicate the pureness of the practice of Zen. So the actual pureness of sitting, the mindset that comes along with actually sitting in the posture is the proper mindset. You're not sitting down trying to enlighten or expand your consciousness or anything like that. The fact that you are taking time out of your day to sit silently and try to let your thoughts cease, that's exactly what you need to do. And the reason for that is so strongly taught is because the whole purpose of the practice, the whole concept of what you're developing is your goal, I guess, would be to have no goals. So you can't approach the practice thinking that you're actually going to sit down and attain anything greater than what you're trying to realize is what you are, your true nature. So it's more of a stripping away of something that you're adding on to a situation, which that situation happens to be all of reality. So even as I speak, I can feel the dualistic problem with trying to explain a unity. How do you have one coin with two sides, or a coin with one side, or a a round triangle, or a triangle with two sides? It just doesn't. The mind doesn't even have a way to deal with that whatsoever. There's no framework set up for that. It's not even possible. So there's not even a. And that's the point I think a lot of Zen teachers get to, where they're trying to explain something to Westerners who are like, you got to tell us what you're doing, because if it doesn't come with a McRib and, I save some money because I don't have to go to the gas station or something, like, why would I do this? Or does it give me a six-pack? So that's it for just the fundamental teaching of Zen is just practice. And you notice with it more and more the actual practice. Some of these teachings, they start to speak this greater degree of what you're actually experiencing. So as you kind of develop the sense of space between what you used to kind of felt was just living with your face in the world and living constantly, like thinking you're making choices, you kind of have this little bit of space you create where you're kind of just watching. And what that does is it frees you from actually being trapped. But I can only speak to what I've experienced, and so far that's a great degree of a very nice sitting in a posture which is relaxing, and it seems to slow. It seems to make me more attentive of the pitfalls that my mind will just naturally get itself into. But one of the main teachings of Buddhism or Zen is that you don't have free will anyways, you have no real choice, so it's really good to just kind of let go completely. And that doesn't mean to let go of the idea of spirituality at all, especially in American society. We have way too many things to distract us, like TV, the news, politics, whoever is headlining in whatever's going on with whatever. I try not to worry about it too much. I have, well, whatever. That's about it. So, that's just the first video. I mostly just wanted to make sure that I could even speak to a video thing. I swear I'll be more cohesive next time. The second video will be the real video, and I might even have like a different, maybe I'll shave. That's what I'll do. Alright.